Hi, I'm Mr. Spalding, and I'm going to teach you how to make Mr. Spalding's Super Green Smoothie with spinach. Now I've got to ask you right off the bat, I'm going to ask two questions. Are you ever sitting at the kitchen tables looking at your dinner plate and your parents look at you and say, "You are not excused until you eat your vegetables"? It can be painful, some of those vegetables. Do they look like this? Well, here's my suggestion for you. If you make one Super Green Smoothie every day with spinach, you will get about 3 times the amount of your recommended vegetable intake. And that's pretty dang good. Now, have you ever seen any of these before sold at the store? And they're usually like a Super Green Smoothie, very expensive. And the problem with these is if you look on the back and you look at the ingredients, one of the words that always jumps out at me is concentrated. It's like concentrated apple juice or concentrate strawberries or whatever it is. And what that translates to me is sugar. Sugar is added into those. You're going to make your Super Green Smoothie, and your Super Green Smoothie is going to be nothing but fresh vegetables. Let's get started. You start with 2 cups of milk. Drop it right into your blender. I have a blender, but my blender is a little more industrial, and it's an emulsifier, okay? And it just basically rips anything up in there and just devours it and turns it into smoothie material. Next, we're talking spinach, and you want to get this bulky green spinach. Drop it in here. Measurements for this: 2 full heaping handfuls of it, maybe a little bit more, I don't know, whatever you can get in there. But that's a lot of spinach that I'm putting in there, and it's a lot of good stuff. So we'll start with that. Now, first things first, you want to get your spinach all ground up and mixed in here. So give me a second here. I'm using my blender from the back of the counter here, and I'm a little bit confused on seeing the numbers and buttons, but here we go, okay? And there we go, that was easy. Now comes the fun stuff. Now the way that I look at a green smoothie is you can make it as sweet as you like, or you can make it as vegetable as you like. The number one thing is you're trying to get your vegetables in there. Too much fruit and it's too sweet. Too little fruit and it's too much vegetables. But you want to start out with just a small amount of the vegetables if you need to, so back off on the spinach, and then put the fun stuff in there. I start with a fresh apple. Just cut it into 4 pieces. Now you notice with my apple, you don't core it, you don't take the stem off, you just cut it into a few pieces so it can kind of mix in a little bit easier. That's great. Let me put this aside. Next comes strawberries. I buy my strawberries bulk at Costco, and these are IQF, individual quick frozen strawberries. I put about 5 in there, and throw 6 maybe. Drop those puppies in there. Next, blueberries. Blueberries are one of the power foods too. It's a power food because it's full of antioxidants, and it's just good for you. 1 cup of blueberries. Can't forget now about banana. 1 whole banana. I freeze my bananas and then drop those in. Freezing things just makes your smoothie a little bit thicker, so more of a in that shake consistency. Lastly, you want to put in some flaxseed meal, and flaxseed meal is full of that stuff called omega-3. It's an antioxidant also, and it's good for you. Okay? And we're ready to grind everything up. Put the lid back on, seal it up, get your power on. Choose the speed that you need. And I get mine on about a medium speed, and give it about 2 minutes blending, and I'll see you in just a second. And what that allowed me to do in those 2 minutes, I did a little time-elapsed sequence here. It allowed me to clean up the kitchen. I put all of my makings away. So it's the quickest thing you can do while your shake is being made, your smoothie is being made. You're putting things away, and you're ready for a delicious green smoothie. Take a peek. You know, don't let the color fool you, because it does have a green tint to it. Of course, it's made with spinach, but everything else in there, from the strawberries to the bananas to the blueberries to the apple, create the most delicious tasting smoothie you can imagine. Look at that. Get your vegetables. Get 3 servings a day. Make Mr. Spalding's Super Green Smoothie featuring spinach, a superfood. Go get them.
Let this love be the fading sky, or we could drift all night to the new sunrise.